Welcome back to day 4 of our Esri Leaflet Advent Calendar tutorial series. Today we'll be diving into querying a feature layer using SQL. Before we get started, if you haven't seen days 1 through 3 yet, make sure to catch up for the fundamental knowledge and skills that you'll need. Also, if you completed day 3's challenge, you can find the solution in the video description below. In our previous video, we covered adding and styling feature layers. Today, we're going to build on that by learning how to filter and display specific data from a feature layer on our map using SQL queries. SQL, or Structured Query Language, is a tool used for managing and accessing data. In Esri Leaflet, it lets us define precise criteria to display exactly what we want, or, in other words, filtering the data in a way that we so choose. Now, building on our code from yesterday, I'll first remove the feature layer as I want only to display parts of it through the query. Next, I'll define the map boundaries with map.getBounds. I'll then set up my query using l.esri.query and specify the feature layer URL, in this case, the US Haunted Places layer. Next, I'm going to have my query narrow down the data to features with the map's current boundaries, and only in Washington, D.C., using the feature layer's state attribute set equal to Washington, D.C. Upon running the query, a callback function handles potential errors and processes the results with a parameter that I'll call feature collection. Now, I'll create a new blank layer for our query data. Then I'll add the query data to my layer and add it to my map, displaying only the features that match our query. I'll go ahead and open this up in the browser and see the haunted places only in Washington, D.C. Now, let's try changing Washington, D.C. to Virginia in the query and watch the map update with the new data. Note, optionally, I can use a custom icon for each point, like I showed in my previous video, by using the Point to Layer option. And there you have it, queried feature layers using SQL. For today's challenge, try experimenting with the query to display haunted places in a different state and play around with the various SQL conditions to observe how they influence your maps data. Share your discoveries and creations in the comments below. Now that wraps up day 4. Join us tomorrow as we'll explore how to display feature attribute information in a pop-up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Esri Leaflet coding and mapping content. Thanks for watching, and happy coding.